Okay, so this is the most important part of this light as well as the reflection. As I already told you that this reflection, whatever the laws of reflections are there, all these laws of reflection is going to be referred in case of the spherical mirrors. That is concave and convex mirror, both are reflects obeys the laws of reflection. Now let us little bit talk about the what are the applications of the concave mirror and what are the applications of the convex mirror. As we can able to see, these concave mirrors are used in the torches as well as the headlight of vehicles and anywhere, isn't it? So for that purpose we are using the concave mirror, as well as it is used in a shaving mirror, so that the large, what we can say that we can able to see the view very clearly. And the next one, it is used by the dentist. Why the dentists are used? Because to see the larger size of the teeth. Similarly, the shaving mirror is also used to see the larger area. That is what some of the applications of the concave mirror. ये भी हमें सबको पता है कि यार ये जो हेडलाइट जो है व्हीकल की, वो क्या करते हैं कॉन्वेक्स मिरर, क्यों? बिकॉज इट कन्वर्ज। अगर हम कॉन्वेक्स यूज करते तो क्या करता, डाइवर्ज करता। जहां पर हमें लाइट फोकस चाहिए वहां पर फोकस मिलता का नहीं मिलता। So to get the focus at particular point, we need to use the concave mirror. Why? Concave mirror is the converging. That is what the reason we are using the concave mirror, which means that they are having the applications, no doubt. Clear, Babu? This is a very important one. And similarly, when we talk about the uses of the convex mirror, there the uses of the convex mirror is very important one, because it is used in a rear view mirror. Whatever the mirrors that we are having to the vehicles, to the buses, trucks and everywhere, that type of mirror is called the rear view mirror. Why? Because in case of the convex mirror, actually we are getting the real and inverted, but only in the convex mirror we are getting the virtual and erect image. Now to see the whatever the things which are having to, if suppose you wanted to take a look of back of your vehicle, so what do? We need to take the help of the rear view mirror. From that only we get the, as well as it covers the maximum area, and obviously it shows the erect image of that. That is what the reason we are taking the rear view mirror, because without this rear view mirror it is very difficult for us to use the vehicles. So which means that this convex mirror is also important, even though it produces the virtual image, but applications has a lot. They are having a lot of applications nowadays. So that is what the reason I am telling you that rear view mirror is very important. Now sometimes might be you have observed that whenever there are some big malls, and nearby that big malls, if there is suppose lot of what we can say roads and all these things are there, and if suppose there is a T-type roads are there like that, if suppose one road is going like that, and if suppose the entering or the exit from that mall is here, so what happens, there is one big mirror is what we can say located, so that the person who is coming to that side, he can take the view of the person who is coming to this side, and it covers the maximum area. That is what the applications. If you have not seen, observe it whenever you are visiting to the such type of things. Is it clear? So this is what the uses of the concave mirror as well as the uses of the convex mirror. Now the next thing which I am going to tell you, that is called the sign convention. What it is called as the sign convention. You won't believe, but the sign convention is very important to understand the concave as well as the convex mirror. Remember that this sign convention is also same as that for what? Lenses also. So I am not going to cover this point again in case of the lenses, but you should understand this is what these sign conventions we are going to use in case of what? Lenses also. So what are the sign conventions? Remember that this is what the direction of light. We are going to incident the light always from this direction. This is called the direction of light from left to right. Clear? If suppose you are measuring the distance above the principal axis, it always measured in terms of what? Positive. The distance which is measured above the principal axis is always what? Beta? Positive. And the distance measured below the principal axis is always what? Negative. This is what very important. Above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis it is what? Negative. Now the distance measured right to the mirror. The distance measured right to the mirror. This is what? Always is what? Positive. This is what? Right to mirror. Right to the mirror is always measured in positive, and the distance measured left from the mirror, that is what? Left to the mirror. That is always measured in terms of what? Negative. It's always measured in terms of negative. If you remember this, entire process will become very simple for you, because beta these are the some of the things when we are going to do some of the numericals, at that times obviously we need to use the sign conventions. अगर आप जो डिस्टेंस है या ऑब्जेक्ट है, मानकर चलो यहाँ पर ऑब्जेक्ट रखा गया है ऐसे, तो ऑब्जेक्ट हम प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के ऊपर ही रखते हैं, तो उसकी जो हाइट लेंगे हम, वो हाइट किस में लेंगे, पॉजिटिव में लेंगे, और जो इमेज होगी अगर वो इमेज यहाँ पर आ गई तो उसकी जो हाइट है वो हम कैसे लेंगे, नेगेटिव में लेंगे। अगर मैं डिस्टेंस यहाँ इधर मेजर कर रहा हूँ तो मैं पॉजिटिव में लूंगा। अगर मैं डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम मिरर की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, फ्रॉम मिरर से लेकर अगर लेफ्ट साइड में अगर हम मेजर कर रहे हैं तो हम किस में लेंगे, नेगेटिव में लेंगे। दिस इज व्हाट कॉल्ड द साइन कन्वेंशंस फॉर रिफ्लेक्शन बाय स्फेरिकल मिरर्स। नाउ दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इज कॉल्ड द मिरर फॉर्मूला. What it is called as mirror formula. Why it is important? Now we are not going to derive it, but we are going to understand what is the mirror formula. Mirror formula says that 1 by f is equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u plus. What is the formula? 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. This is what your mirror formula. Where f is what? Focal length. Focal length. U is what? Object distance. Object distance from the mirror. Always we used to measure the distance from what? From the mirror. How we are measuring the distance? From the mirror. And similarly, V is what? Image distance. This distance also used to measure from what? Mirror. This distance needs to measure from the mirror. This distance also needs to measure from the mirror. Clear? This is what very important thing I just wanted to tell you here, guys. So f is the focal length, u is the object distance, and v is what? The image distance. This is what exactly it is called as the mirror formula. Which formula? Mirror formula. Okay, very good. Now what we are going to do is here, for concave and convex, amongst these values, which one is going to be positive and which one is going to be negative? Let us do it. This is what, sir? Concave, and there is one another mirror that is called as what? The convex. Correct? For concave, f value, u value and v value. F value, u value and v value. What is f? Always in case of the concave is negative. Why? Because distance is measured from the mirror. This is what, because from focus lines, focal length is in front of the mirror, and the distance measured from the mirror to the left to the mirror is what? Negative. Object distance is always negative. Image distance is negative as well as positive. In the first 5 cases it is negative, and in the last case that is what? Positive. Clear? Similarly for convex, f is what beta? Positive, because अगर convex की अगर आप डायग्राम याद करोगे तो फोकस कहाँ होगा? Behind. तो अगर हम इधर हम डिस्टेंस मेजर करें तो क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव होगा. And here object distance is negative, and v is what? Come on, that is what? In both the cases is what beta? Positive. Because the image forms is what? Behind the mirror. This is what little bit what I can say we should understand, because this is very important to be understand. This is very important if you remember, because it gives us little bit helps while solving the numericals. Okay, you will understand later on. Clear? So whenever if suppose there is example is given, you must do that with value. You just write it down the given data. That will become very easier for us. Clear? So after this mirror formula, there is one concept that is called as the magnification. What it is called as? Magnification. What is the magnification now? Magnification actually denoted by what? M. So this magnification is height of image, ratio of height of image to the ratio of what we can say. Magnification is the ratio of height of image to the height of object. To the height of object. अगर मैं इसको फॉर्मूला लिख दूं तो m is equals to क्या आएगा? h dash divided by h, where h dash is what? Height of image, h is what? Height of object. This is very simple and it's very important. Clear? लेकिन ये h dash और h के रिलेटेड मैं क्या करूंगा, और एक फॉर्मूला लिखूंगा इसका, जो कि v by u के रिलेशन में होगा. अब हमें तो पता है u जो है वो ऑलवेज नेगेटिव होता है, तो इसलिए फॉर्मूला क्या बनेगा? therefore m is equals to h dash upon h is equals to what? minus v by u. क्या है मैग्निफिकेशन का फॉर्मूला? m is equals to h dash divided by h is equals to minus v by u. अगर मानकर चलो कि कहीं पर अगर आपको मिल रहा है, यहाँ पर मैं आई एम गोइंग टू राइट इट डाउन हियर, इफ सपोज m वैल्यू इज ग्रेटर देन 1 देन image is what? Magnified. Image is magnified. Clear? And m is equals to 1, it is of same size. Clear? And if it is m is less than 1, then it is what? Diminished. अगर ये याद में रखोगे तो आपको सीधा बहुत आसान जाएगा आपको कि this is what? To be noted. To be noted. I am just telling you in case of what? The magnification. So this is what all about it is to be called as the uses of concave mirror and the uses of convex mirror. Sign convention is very important. Mirror formula 1 by f is equals to 1 by a plus 1 by u, and you know very well f is the focal length, u is the object distance, and v is what? The image distance, and the rest of the things are to be done like that. Is it clear? Very good. Now we will do some of the numericals based upon these formulas.